Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Walk with M. Today I'm really excited to show you this video of the fourth day of my 5-day alpine hike trip recently that I took to New South Wales, a state just up from where I live. And we are climbing Mount Kosciuszko. Now I'm excited because Mount Kosciuszko is the highest point of Australia and the elevation is 2,228 meters, so it is a climb. What I'm showing you here is the morning of the climb. I'm just waking up here, sharing a room with my friend Charlotte, and there was a marathon that was taking place this morning. I think it's a 30-kilometer marathon that they are doing through the valley. Wow, these must be marathon runners. Quite a few. Lucky this weather is as it is. Imagine if it was yesterday. Good luck. So after breakfast, we got onto the bus to head to the starting point called Charlotte's Pass. That is the main ridge, and we are going through every single of these peaks up to Kosciuszko. Oh, we just
that's Carruthers there, Mount Lee's little peak, and then we go around the back, and then there's Northcote, Clark, Kosciuszko's that away, and then just the where that rocky part is, that's where Seaman's hut is, and we curl back around and pop out here.
Is that all? This is the main ridge, yeah? Let's look at that. Amazing. Wow, that looks a bit scary up there, I have to say. We are going to be walking across there because it's supposed to be dry, but it's high tide. Crossing the river. Oh my goodness, it is freezing. You can do it! It's a beautiful day, 20 degrees. We started off quite foggy, but now it's just really lovely. This is the terrain. Oh. Reminds me a bit about the second day of Roncesvalles, leaving Roncesvalles, going up, and there's like a little pop-up truck man with coffee and sheep cheese, which is like the best sheep cheese I've ever had. Yeah, so it's that kind of weather. Bit of wind, bit of fog, lots of joshing walks, and a path that's like this. It's a bigger path though, but oh, you know, I don't know what's worse. No water, running out of water, or have water, a full pack of water, but your freaking Denali water bag doesn't work. And I got a new nozzle and it freaking doesn't work. It's bullshit, okay? How much is it? 24 bucks? Bullshit. Sorry. Boo. This one is going in the bin after today. The importance of gear is so key, I think, to survival. And what I've learned after 800 kilometers on the Camino Frances and now walking to the highest point of Australia is that you can't freaking skimp on gear. Like, buy less, buy better, you know? And do some research. So, after today, I'm going to give you a very honest appraisal of my gear, what worked, what didn't, and what I recommend just for basic survival. I mean, I've observed other hikers on this trip, and I think because I went on the Camino, I'm privileged, okay? Because then I have lived experience on how to dry your shoes, how to dry your backpack, how to pack, what to bring, you know, how many layers. Do you start off hot or cold? So I have that advantage. But then there are times when a cheap water bag ain't gonna cut it. Then, you know, there's also the notion of, you know, is it better just to bring 2 supermarket bottles of water, a litre each, or something like that for a 23k hike, and you will be okay. Make sure you hydrate the night before and hydrate in the morning, and then with 2 litres you should be able to do your 23 k's comfortably. Of course, it depends on your body mass and your body intake, so please don't take that as gospel, but it works for me. My day of carrying shitty water bags. Okay. Oh my god, I look like the Beastie Boy. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Well, guys, the time has come for me to let you know what my plans are for the next Camino. Now, I did record an audio for this, but it's just so windy that I think it's rather annoying. So instead of playing the audio, I'm just going to do a voiceover, which I'm doing right now. So, drum rolls, please. I have just booked my airfare to Portugal, and I will be doing the Camino Portuguese in May next year. Yay! Now, there are a few more surprises along the way, but suffice for now to say that it's going to be approximately 3 weeks pilgrimage. I'm going to go from Porto to Santiago, and I will also be walking from Santiago to Finisterre, possibly to Murcia as well. I will be walking with a special person, but also will be meeting up with several other people as well, and another special person down the track. Yes, my friends, I am indeed addicted to walking. Well, not so much that I don't, have to walk every day, but what I'm saying is that I would like to do another Camino. Actually, technically, it's going to be 2 more Caminos. Porto to Santiago is the Camino Portuguese, and then I think there's what they call Camino Finisterre, which is from Santiago to Finisterre / potentially Murcia. So 2 more Caminos in my future. Am I looking forward to this trip coming up in May next year? 100%. And that, you see, ladies and gentlemen, is what's happened to the Denali. And that is snow. Yep. It's cold, but not today. In case I didn't mention it enough, I'm really loving this walk. And yes, I am kind of in between two groups. There's the speedy people at the front, and then there's my friends at the back. Mind you, it is summer in Melbourne. And while I'm presenting these footages of the Kosciuszko Summit walk, I just want to also let you know that I will be for sure vlogging every day of my Camino Portuguese because I enjoy it, and plus I think it might be of interest to some of you guys out there, and hopefully more people will walk as a way to keep fit and stay healthy, both mentally and physically, and emotionally and spiritually too. Snow, track, hiking buddies, there and at the back. There we are. Right guys, we have to navigate this brook to the other side. Let's do it. I'm going to try and... Jesus, I get my shoes wet. One here. Okay, quickly one here. Oops. And quickly here. Okay, bit wobbly. Oh, yay. Okay, here. Oh my god. Here. And then, hope there's no snakes. Oh, I made it! Yay! Hurrah! I'm a mountain woman, sort of. Gosh, I don't know where they are. My good buddies are at the back, and we're kind of all straggling on. And I've got buddies at the front, but I think I'm going to have to keep going. Wow, okay, so that's the park ranger doing some renovation upgrades. And I'm not too sure what these barrel of hay is for. Is it for, I don't know, is for water? I don't know. Stopping the water? Or is it for, animals to eat? Are these hay for animals or for water stoppage?
It's for water. It's like a coconut husk kind of.
Oh, wow, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
So
it
just,
breaks down eventually. Things will grow over the top of it.
and is it to stop it from going through?
Well, see all this gravel?
Yeah,
We get a lot of water here.
yeah.
So, and it comes like, you probably,
Yeah, so,
you were camping, you were hiking yourself.
yeah,
So it's just
water. So,
splash the gravel up, and it will shoot it out over there over the vegetation,
okay.
which we block here.
Oh, so to maintain the vegetation.
Yeah, if we had it open, it would just like throw the gravel.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah, that's
Well
okay.
done. Can I step over this? Oh, thank you. Have a good one. That husk, guys, to stop the gravel, which they put on for grip. When you store water, which we sprayed yesterday, it flies down, and then slowly over time it spreads out across the vegetation, and it kills the vegetation, so wildlife can't eat and grow and populate. It's all about maintaining native wildlife, and they are really religious about culling animals that's not from here, like the foxes, the brumbies, wild pigs, and deers as well. They're not native to Australia apparently, so, and they trample with their big hoofs, and hence they have to be culled, and they cull them by shooting them. I know it's very divisive, this issue in Australia, but we are in a national park, and hence it's federal law. So the state currently have to toe the line. Have a look at that. Always look back. And there's our group. We are now at the Blue Lake Lookout.
Over that way where they've done quite a bit more, but this area
Blue Lake, it's called Blue Lake for a reason. The summit walk to Kosciuszko is a well-loved route, and it's nice to meet many travelers from all around the world. And here we have just seen some Germans and then some Norwegians. It's windy now, and just fell. Not heavily, but kind of my ankle just gave way. Luckily, I had sticks and I landed okay. Heading back where we came from, and walking up to the highest point of Australia now. It's a beautiful walk today, isn't it? Yeah. The air is really lovely up the mountain here, and I've caught up with some familiar faces as well. The trail now turns a bit downwards. It's kind of up and down, but what I've been really struck by is how well maintained the path is. Obviously, the federal government of Australia is very proud of this piece of nature, a real landmark for Australia, and they're looking after it, which is great. Well, it is a national park after all. Invariably, if you walk long enough, you will get a stone in your shoe. So this is what I'm doing right now. This little sucker was gnawing it, was like giving me pain. So here we go. I should actually untie my shoelaces, but I don't think so. It hasn't struck me yet that I'm actually making a walk that is really important to a lot of people. But for me, it's really about just ticking off a bucket list. Because, for someone like me, being able to get out, have the freedom to travel for, bits and pieces of a time, is important. And I'm just loving this walk. It is windy, but, at the same time, where else are you going to get this kind of experience? Not down in CBD Melbourne, that's for sure. So I think it's a unique set of experiences that I need to embrace and evaluate and reflect and sort of be very grateful of how lucky I am. I really should invest in some kind of a microphone or a windshield so that I can speak to you clearly when I am vlogging. But essentially it's just too windy to let the audio run. So I'll just do a voiceover and let you know that I was quite amazed by this iron steel sort of path before me. It just goes on forever and ever, and it's like speaks of great sort of care and pride in the land that we are walking on. It really is quite remarkable to see it lay out before me in kilometers. These steel, I guess, as this steel path is made up of, I guess, 1 meter square meter, I suppose, and it must have taken them a while to lay this over like several kilometers. It looks amazing, and it feels quite nice on your feet as well. It's springy, and it kind of is cushiony, and it I don't know, it's just it gives a bit of a bounce to your step. So I'm very comfortable walking this, and it doesn't feel like I'm walking 23 k's actually. It is a long way, but my feet are not like tired or anything like that. Maybe I'm distracted by the beautiful vista before me, but you know, it's a really good piece of I guess civil engineering, if I may say so. I don't even know whether it's accurate to say that this steel path is part of civil engineering, or is it park maintenance. Regardless, it's not the yellow brick road, but it feels like it. And I'm just so struck by the liberated sense of feeling that has overcome me when I'm looking through and seeing the windy brown pathway and just these mountains and hills around me. And then there are these kind of flowers along the pathway. I think they're called snowy daisies or something like that. I was also thinking too that this would make an amazing movie set. And I'm curious why there hasn't been more movies made along here. Sure, this is home to the famous Australian movie called The Man from Snowy River, but I think in recent years there hasn't been any movies of the same caliber made along here. And it's such a wonderful epic landscape that it begs for a story to be formed, to be told. One thing I will say though is that the Australians government is doing a fairly good job at reminding us that we are actually on land that belonged to First Nations people, that this was their land and they never succeeded this land. And because of that, I think we need to, I guess, remember that we are visitors here in some ways, right? I'm not too sure. I know that there's been a lot of talk about all of that, and I don't understand it well enough to really wade in. But I just want to say that walking the land, I could really feel a sense of energy. Right, guys. Here we are. Off. Lovely, that's it. No more Iron Pass. But look. Beautiful! The raw beauty of nature is very humbling. The vastness of this mountain area is really liberating and comforting and challenging. Wow, oh, Jesus. You probably don't want to fall through there. Thanks. That was Sarah who called out to me for a photo. Thank you, Sarah. That's so sweet of you. And now I was saying that I was feeling really good about being on this walk. And I just want to say thank you to the Aboriginal. Okay, this water would be quite nice to drink, maybe, as long as there's no dead animals upstream. That is a drop lake, mountains, and the ridge. This is called the main ridge. inch, I guess. We're curving around the mountain, and there's not much, it's about a meter, okay? Not even longer than my poles extended. It's quite dangerous. So I'm just going to keep us close to the mountainside than the cliffside. That's probably wise. It is stunning though, so wow. Didn't really expect cliff, but anyway. That's the first helicopter that we've seen throughout the entire time that we've been here, which is about 4 or 5 days. And we don't know if that helicopter is actually for rescue or to cull brumbies, pigs, deers, and other supposedly pests. Oh, that's the starting gate line. Okay.
Oh, well, no, you go out of there on the train.
Right.
Actually, a clever spot, making shelters.
Well done, Tom. You have found the world's best spot for lunch. Good on you. A win for Ballarat. Yep. That is spectacular. Snow. As I was saying, I really appreciate being out here and want to say thank you to the Aboriginal community in Australia for allowing us to occupy their land like this. We are trying our best to look after it. I can see that from all the maintenance that the park rangers and the people who work on the land have shown me, you know? The elevation is now quite high, and the way that they have laid the steps so that people can climb up is really extraordinary.
So apparently there's a toilet on the top of something.
There is, yeah.
Is it?
I'm not sure if it's just that over there.
The highest dunny in the world.
See where all the people are?
Or maybe that is up there.
Oh, is it? Are we just not? Are we
We're
just
not
short?
that far.
I don't think we're far from it.
Yeah, but that's the top.
We are so close. I love it. Yes, that's right. Fix me, fix me. Trying to find the toilet now. One of those British hikers was saying that he didn't know who Coldplay was after one of my friends said that he looked like Chris Martin. Do you guys see that? That up there is the highest point of Australia. There's also a bathroom there, which makes it the highest dunny toilet in Australia and we're all going for it. Anyways, we're nearly there. How rocky it is. Oh wow. More people now converging onto the top of Australia. A bit like Saria in terms of traffic. Okay, that sounds good.
We better not keep going, don't we?
Nah, they're coming up now anyway.
We could probably go up and down.
Should we?
If you make a few notes after this hike, it's been a very important learning for the extreme weathers. Yes.
11.
But that one's 20 kilometres further to the north.
Right. Okay, we're going to go summit now. It's about 15 minutes.
15.
Yes. Amazing.
But if you don't run.
That's Bruce outside. Going up to the top of Australia, which is Mount Kosciuszko. I keep saying that because I'm so amazed that my feet and legs can carry me up this far. Oh, thinking of my family, loved ones at home in Melbourne. Hey guys, we are walking up to the top of Australia. How cool is that? Yay, we've made it. The top of Australia, aren't we clever? Sorry. Come on, Tom. Small girls, get in line. Woo! At this point, I should recite a poem. I love a sunburned country, a land of sweeping plains, of rugged mountain ranges, of droughts and flooding rain. I love her far horizon. I love her jewel sea, her beauty and her terror, the wide brown land for me. I'm reciting the poem to make use of the audio that I don't quite have because it's very windy, but really this walk is for my family and for my loved ones. The poem I just recited is a very famous Australian poem written by Dorothy McKellar. I've always loved it. I loved the rawness of the words, and I wish I could write something like that, but I can't.
There you go. Now you just point. Just keep pointing. Girls, woo! We made it! The top of Australia. Yes. What an epic trip. Mount Kosciuszko, 2,228 metres.
Yes. So below is the text of the sign, which was placed here in 1940 to celebrate the centenary of the first recorded ascent from the valley. Oh, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Polish explorer Strzelecki.
Oh!
So it's actually Strzelecki ascended these Alps in
Yep.
1840. The pinnacle, rocky, naked and predominant over others, was chosen by Strzelecki for a point of survey.
Oh,
The
okay.
particular configuration of his eminence he recorded struck me so forcibly by the similarity it bears to a tumulus elevated in Krakow over the tomb of the
Love it.
patriot Kosciuszko.
Yes.
Yes. Not a foreign country, on foreign ground, but amongst free people who appreciate freedom and its followers. I could not refrain from giving it the name. We were talking about it. Was saying, Mount Kosciuszko.
It's Polish, yeah?
How interesting. I didn't know that.
Exactly.
Down the track to Rawson's Pass, and then if you guys follow that's where it is. You can see the metal track going kind of that way. That's where we're going to continue. Where the shadow and the light meet. Who wants to start? Kind of straight in front of us. That's where the lookout is.
There you go. Bravo.
What a great experience this has been. Thanks, Trace.
Down. down from Mount Kosciuszko. So much infrastructure has been put in so that more people can come up here. That's kind of cool. Feeling very, very happy. Wow, look at that. It's the end of our trip. Tomorrow is the last walk. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you actually watch it to this point, I'm very impressed. It's not fun watching, I guess, versus doing, perhaps. I'm not sure. But anyway, I really appreciate you being here. So this ends my vlog on this 23K walk to the summit of Mount Kosciuszko. I appreciate you being here. I hope that you are all well and looking forward to Christmas and the new year. I will vlog a little bit more, but I think this is probably going to be one of my last videos for the year. Please press subscribe if you haven't. It's free. I would really appreciate it. All right, guys, take care and I will see you soon. Bye for now.